Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a quick makeup tutorial, and I'm going to be doing a voiceover on this makeup tutorial, so my toddler is in the background, and she'll probably be screaming, so that's why. So let's get started on this video.
I'm going to start with a Wet n Wild primer. I bought it at Walmart for about $4 something, and I start by putting that all over my eyelids and make sure I rub it in really well. This is really good primer. I think it feels really smooth on your skin, and then I go in with my L'Oreal Paris foundation, and I put it all over my eyes. That'll help the eyeshadow stick to your eyelids better. Then I'm going to take my blending brush and start off with a lightish brown transition shade and going in back and forth motions just around my crease, and that's going to help with going into darker colors using a transition shade all over my eyes. You do not want to hold your brush too close to your eyes. That's going to cause your eyeshadow not to blend very well, and it's going to be really hard to blend out. And do not start out with a dark color. That will also cause your eyeshadow to, it'll be really hard to blend your eyeshadow out if you start out with a dark color. So I always try to start out with a light transition shade. It also helps sometimes if you want to put like a light shade all over your eye, all the way up to your brow bone. That'll help a lot with blending and transitioning colors. The next thing you want to do is I'm going to take this black, it's from Rimmel London, and I'm going to just take a smaller blending brush and I'm going to pat it onto my eye, just around my crease and the end of my eye, and do that on the other eye. And after you have I try to give it like a winged angled look. After I do this, I'm going to go in with my blending brush and start blending those two colors together. I think it was three colors actually, but blending all those colors together. We don't want it to be too black, and this will give it like a smoky eye effect. Just make sure you blend really well, and if it gets onto your skin, it's okay because you still have to do the rest of your makeup. The next thing that I'm going to do is take a darker brown and add it to the middle of my eyelid only, right beside the black. I just like to do this to kind of give it a more smoky look. And then I'm going to blend those colors in as well. And after you get those blended together, I'm going to go in with a lighter color and put it on the inner of my eyelid. The next thing I'm going to do is start adding the light color up around my brow. That because I didn't put anything like a base under or over my eye before I started putting my eyeshadow, and I'm just going to blend that together with the colors that are already there. This will give it a better look and not be so dark in one area if you put a lighter color over top of not everything, just you can blend it over the dark if you want to lighten it up a little bit. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my primer and I'm going to apply it all over my face. Also make sure that any loose eyeshadow that has fallen, you wipe that off with a wipe. I actually forgot to do that, but luckily I didn't have a lot on my face, so I just wiped it off with my finger. if you end up getting it on your eyeshadow, you can go back and blend it back out. This primer, I think it really does well with, it makes your face feel really smooth and your foundation goes on really, really easy. See, I messed up, so I'm having to go back and blend that out a little bit. The next thing I'm going to do is take my Beauty Blender and apply my foundation all over my face. You can do 2 layers of foundation if you want better coverage. Most of the time I just add more than, way more than enough and just blend it out really well on my face. And I have used foundation brushes, I have used beauty blenders, and I think that a beauty blender is the best. And make sure you wet your beauty blender and wring as much water as you can out of the beauty blender, and then put your beauty blender into a towel and try to squeeze more water out of it. That way it's damp but it's not soaking wet. The next thing I'm going to do is take my contour palette, and I usually use translucent powder all over my face before I even contour my face, but I do not have any, so I am going to skip that step for now, and I'm just going to take the highlighter part and add it all over the parts of my face that I want to highlight. And usually I will put my translucent powder on before I put my highlighter or anything on my face, but since I do not have that, we just went ahead and started highlighting the face. Blend that out very well, and then we're going to take the contour and we're just going to add it and go back and blend it. I usually blow the excess off of my brush, and as you can see, when I started blending out my contour, it went like way down my face. So I'm going to have to go back and fix that, and I will show you guys here in just a second how I fixed that. I actually don't think I've ever done that before, so that was the first. I'm going to take my Beauty Blender and put some of my highlight color on top of that to brighten it up a little bit, and I'm going to just start blending. And if you see that didn't fix it, I'm going to just keep going back in with my highlight and putting it over the part that ran down my face, and just keep working with it until I get it to look how I want it to look. The next thing that I am going to do is I'm going to go in with a smaller brush and just add some to my nose so I can contour my nose. I usually add it to the ends and the point of my nose. And I also skipped the step where I filled in my eyebrows because it literally took me so long to get it the way that I wanted it. So it took me a while to fill all that in, and I went in with my mascara after that, and I just applied it. I did on my eyelashes. I did not do any eyeliner in this video, and I usually do a winged eyeliner, but I really did not feel like doing that today, so I skipped that. And I thought that the look looked fine without the eyeliner, so I just left it alone. I just touched up a little bit under where I filled my eyebrows in, and I did fill them in with eyeshadow. Sometimes I will use a pencil to do this, but this time, well, I've been using eyeshadow. I think it looks more natural to the eyes. The next thing that I did is I went ahead and done my lips. And I know that I haven't been showing you guys what I've been using, which products I've been using. This is just one of the e.l.f. lip stains. It's the matte finish. I think this was Tea Rose, I think was the color. And then I just took some lighter lipstick that I had from Wet n Wild and added it to the lipstick to give it a more shiny look. After I got done, I just went ahead and took my hair down, and it was really messy, but it's okay. I actually think that my curls look decent, and I hadn't brushed my hair. That's what you get for being a mom. But if you guys like this video, just comment and subscribe below. Thank you so much.